It's not enough to feel alone and not be heard. Don't know right from wrong, and your lines have all been blurred. Is it me, is it you, or is it something I deserve? 'Cause everyone else knows the children of the world. We are the children of the world. We're going up, up, up. Things are coming our way. We are the children of the world. We're rising up, up, up. It's a brand new day. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know I played my part to a point where I was done. Now I fold my cards, game's done, and you had your fun. Is it me, is it you, or is it us you're running from? 'Cause everyone else knows the children of the sun. We are the children of the world. We're going up, up, up. Things are coming our way. We are the children of the world. We're rising up, up, up. It's a brand new day. Whoa, 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 whoa. We are the children of the world. We are the children of the world. We're rising up, up, up. It's a brand new day.
Hey, what's up everyone? It's the first Wednesday of the year, January 5th, 2022, 46 Fahrenheit, 8 degrees Celsius, and it's about 4:30 in the afternoon, that is. I'm here in Chinatown, Canal Street and Mott Street. Right now it looks absolutely spectacular here. Mainly because they removed the scaffolding to the Onlong Merchants Association building, which now has a LED lighting, and it looks a lot more modern now. I also wanted to bring back my old intro just for today because I wanted to hear it again. John PS30 is saying it looks like snow in the sky. Well, it's actually too warm for snow to fall. This morning we had freezing rain all the way up until about, I would say, noon or so. That's when the rain stopped. But I want to head over this way because I haven't walked up the Bowery for a long time. I wanted to go up 3rd Avenue today and the Bowery. Good amount of traffic right now too. Hopefully they can get that resolved. I just did a walkthrough of Chinatown earlier, ending at the brand new 98 Mott Street food court. Jacqueline, you were watching some old food reviews today. Yeah, some of them are really good. Those food videos pretty much are timeless. Yes, Salika, I'm doing well. I have walked this part of Manhattan before many times, but the Bowery I haven't really walked on too much, as well as 3rd Avenue. We got the entrance to the Manhattan Bridge here. I've walked across this recently where I was yelling when a subway was passing by. That's pretty funny. Thanks Valpair Aviation Valpair with €1.99. Big hug from Barcia Demira. Thank you so much. Thanks for being the first super chat of the night. Appreciate it so much. And I got a request from K-Jack to point out the Bowery Mission because your daughter-in-law works and serves there. Yes. When I head over there, I'll point it out. And thank you, Jimmy Diabrandt with 20 Swedish kroner. Goddess Hanan is asking if it's going to snow anytime soon in New York. Well, there was a forecast for Monday and I went out to try to capture the snow. There was a 100% chance of snow, yet no snow fell in New York City from where I was. I made a whole video on that. But the new forecast is that there's possible snow Thursday night into Friday morning. And it's actually a 50% chance. So let's see if this one comes to fruition. So you see here, Friday is a 50% chance of snow with a 25-degree low. So it's possible that it may happen. Although I wouldn't really get my hopes up after having a 100% chance of snow completely be a dud. Jane with 20 pounds. Happy New Year from Edinburgh. Hope it's a good year for everyone. Yes, I hope it's a really great year for everybody. We're getting started on the right track. Thank you so much, Jane. Appreciate the generous super chat. Hey, what's up? Take care. Happy New Year. Oh, he's got a gift for me. Look at this. It's a real life super chat.
Here's some Chinatown socks.
Look at that, huh? Chinatown represent.
Happy New Year, happy Chinese New Year.
Thank you. All right, that's right. Chinese New Year is February 1st. All right, I got some Chinatown swag. Let me open it up. I'll show you the design. That was quick. I could actually use this garbage can here as a ledge. Chinatown socks, huh? All right. Well, here it is. It says New York Chinatown, and it has a flower on it. But that seems to be the only design. Really cool. So I thank the random viewer who came up to me and gave me these socks. But let me put these away before I lose them. I could always use socks. Socks are always an essential for what I do. I have a few socks that are actually going bad, so this is a good time. Let's put this in my pocket. All right. Really, really cool. Barnabas say, I bet I go through some socks. Yes, I do. I always need socks. How about funny barbecue and hot pot? I hope you get a lot of laughs eating inside here. Hopefully laughter with some friends. In a good way, that is, not laughing at the restaurant, but laughing because you're having so much fun. All you can eat hot pot. $30.99 a person for skewer hot pot, and barbecue hot pot is $41.99. There's also Happy Lamb hot pot over there. Brina says I could always use socks. That's true. There's also a new building going up here. I didn't notice this before. And Christmas tree disposal season has begun, folks. You'll see this a lot more often now. Frank says you have to be hungry to go there for sure. Rudd Mulder, is this the Bowery? Yes, it is. I haven't walked on the Bowery for quite some time now. I think a few months. So I wanted to come by here and show you. And I'll walk Bowery through 3rd Avenue up to Midtown as well. Haven't been up that way as well. These past few months I've been pretty much busy with the tourist areas of Manhattan. I've gone back to 5th Avenue, Rockefeller Center, Times Square, probably too many times to count already the past few months. This is the old Bowery Savings Bank building. Unfortunately, it's going under some deterioration here. As you can see, the building doesn't look like it's maintained well. It's the Capitol building now.
I said put them niggas on the map.
I think it's a restaurant inside.
Hey, motherfucker!
Hi.
How the fuck are you?
Don't say that to me, please. What a way to greet someone. That's the New York greeting for you. Tone Riggs saying a lot of crazies out there, especially Manhattan. Yeah, that's for sure. And I'm not afraid to call him out. I said, don't say that to me. I'm unfazed by his words there. I gotta deal with it on a daily basis, whether in real life or through online comments. Tash said I should have ignored him. Yeah, I could have. Tony Jazz says it looks cold. Just a little bit. I mean, I don't need to bring out the gloves for this kind of weather. Bob Pish says February 1st will be the year of the tiger. Exactly. Chinese New Year is approaching pretty quickly. Also, what's approaching pretty quickly is the Bowery Mission. And over there across the street you have the Bowery subway station, which in my opinion is the second most run-down station in the entire New York City subway system. Can also be well known to be quite seedy, so just be a little bit careful when going into that station. I've seen some pretty crazy stuff happen in the Bowery station. I don't really like to enter the train at that station or get off at Bowery. So this building over here is pretty unique. I think it was under private ownership for a long time. There was a local artist who used it, but he finally gave in and sold the building for some astronomical price, and now it's home to a Supreme store. Gas Riley, am I walking Bleecker Street today? No, I'm not. I'm just gonna head up Bowery up to 3rd Avenue and then head up to Midtown that way. Oh, photos from around New York. He was a photographer. Kept the building looking abandoned for years. I was reading an article like that. I forgot if it was an artist or a photographer. You might have been right. Back in the 70s and 80s, this was not a good street to walk on, the Bowery. Thank goodness we don't have that kind of situation in the modern times. So, here's the Bowery Mission. It's across the street. They're a well-known organization in the area. They do a lot for the local community. Lots of social work and social services happen there. They provide shelter and also food to many of those in need at the Bowery Mission. And you can even drop stuff off there at the mission so they could use it in their preparations. Everything from like toy donations to canned goods to prepared foods. They'll take it. And you could also volunteer there too. Looks like we may have a possible epic sunset over there. Kind of looks like pink skies. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention too, next to the Bowery Mission, you have the new museum. I guess this might be part of their new exhibit, the lights that say Blues, Blood, Bruise. It's got interesting architecture. It kind of looks like blocks on top of each other that are irregular. But that's the new museum. The Bowery is really known for many of these restaurant supply places. Here you can get your own pizza ovens, refrigerators, microwaves, anything you need for your kitchen supplies. FCT says happy Wednesday, you love Chinatown, rewound the stream to see where I started. Yes, I was there to make a video on Chinatown. I didn't want to repeat my same route by doing the live stream over that video route, but you'll see it when I post it. Cedo00, that's right, there was no snow today. But in the morning we had freezing rain. This is a good sized Christmas tree. They're all going to be collected now by the city and turned into mulch. Sonny, you live in New Jersey, they're saying snow for Thursday into Friday. That's what I heard too.
I don't like that.
And now we're going to cross Houston Street. After Houston Street, this is where the street grid of Manhattan begins from the Commissioner's Plan of 1811. So after we cross Houston, we're going to have the streets numbered. We'll see like 1st Street, 2nd Street, 3rd Street, etc., etc. For those of you wondering where Soho is, it's down over here to the west. We kind of walked on the outskirts of Soho too. The subway runs right under Houston Street here. The next stop is the F train on 2nd Avenue. Tone Riggs says Banksy did a huge mural on that wall in 2018. Yeah, there's a really nice mural. Too bad this New York City bus is blocking it though. I'll try to show the mural off once I get around this bus.
Okay, so
Lou Barajas says I have a great YouTube show. Thank you very much, Lou. Oh, I love this motorcycle. Oh man, this is cool. The tag says Flores, and there's flowers coming out of the motorcycle. Outstanding mural. I wonder if I can get it in the wide angle mode. Let's see. It's better on wide angle mode. Sonny said it says New York City on his helmet. I saw that too. More restaurant supply stores here. Richard says, gorgeous. Thanks for showing us this. Appreciate it very much. And a store dedicated to espresso machines. Okay, Street Grid of Manhattan begins. Here's First Street. And then First Street, after First Street is Bleecker Street. Louis Gusto, $5. Manhattan's looking nice today. It's currently 12 degrees here in Chicago. So enjoying watching this from your cozy apartment. Thanks, Louis Gusto. My man Louis here also runs a great YouTube channel on Chicago. I don't think he's commenting on that account though. But it's Go Louis Gusto if you want to learn all about Chicago. Great local guide for everything you want to know about Chicago. Think Coffee Importers. Louis says thanks for the shout out. Much appreciated, man. No problem. I'm actually really loving the colors of Manhattan right now. With the shimmering lights, the moisture, it blends in perfectly. Let me take a picture of the street. It's actually really unique here. With the cobblestone street and everything. I just love the lighting. Well, that was a good hop. She didn't get wet, so success. Bob Kish asking if those are real cobblestones. Well, technically they're Belgian blocks, but us locals will refer to them as cobblestones, and people will know what we mean.
It's not awesome.
I don't know why we call them cobblestones even though they're Belgian blocks. Cobblestones are more of the smaller ones, like that size. Maybe because it sounds better, I don't know. Maybe I should learn the history of why New Yorkers call them cobblestones. Actually, I've heard cobblestones even used throughout the United States, so. We've got 3rd Street on one side of the Bowery, and over here is called Great Jones Street. Between here and Broadway, I believe, is called Great Jones Street. Mr. Jones was the former comptroller of New York, and he didn't want to give up his land to the city to make room for the street grid. And he actually gave in to giving up his land, but he wanted the city to name the street after him. So that's why it's called Great Jones Street. A little bit of history there. Here's Phoebe's Tavern and Grill. Oh, Peng, you have some history on the term of cobblestones. It was used when the Italians migrated to New York and began assisting with the construction of New York City. Oh, got it. We get a tiny peek at the Empire State Building from here. Hey, thank you, Kate Nguyen with $4.99. Thank you so much, Kate, for the support. Christine saying the first big snowfall on Friday. I have to see it to believe it, because Monday there was 100% chance of snow and we didn't get anything. I was actually so excited for that Monday snowfall to capture, because I usually don't really trust the snow forecast, like even the night before, but I checked it like a few hours before, like 3-4 hours before the snow fell, and it said 100% chance. So I was like, man, this must be really true. I'm gonna go out there. But even with 100% chance, they can't get the weather right. That looks so cool over there. So here's where the Bowery splits off. It becomes Cooper Square. And to the left here, this becomes 4th Avenue once you get past Astor Place. And this continues and becomes 3rd Avenue. The Cooper Union Building. They have a few buildings here, I think. This is the newer one, and this one over here is the original Cooper Union Building. Jones says, weather reports are often wrong. Yeah, it's very tricky to forecast the weather. Even a lot of the experts don't get it right, especially with like pathing of tropical storms, hurricanes, snowfall. A lot of it is hard to predict. Even a few hours before the snowfall, they can't predict everything. Hey, Tom D NYC is here. Tom Delgado. Happy New Year to you, Tom. Hope you're doing well. Also, speaking of New Year's, shout out to Tom for his New Year's video, how New York City changed New Year's. You'll learn about the history of New Year's in New York City. Tom's a well-respected tour guide and YouTube personality. I've done many videos with him before. And in Tom's own words, that was a sick plug that I gave him. The St. Mark's Hotel, Ray's Pizza on that side. Here's Astor Place, as I was saying earlier. If you go that way, you'll get 4th Avenue and the Cooper Union, no, not Cooper Union, the Alamo Cube. It's called the Astor Place Cube. This is Cooper Union right here, where all the scaffolding. Lions Teabag asking, what's the best pizza place in New York City? I think that's a very contentious question for any New Yorker, because they're going to give you different answers. And to be honest, most New Yorkers, they don't really experiment with a lot of different pizza places outside of like their local spot. One Bite Pizza Reviews, they probably have the most wide variety selection out of the different pizza places that they've tried. I haven't even tried many of the spots that the hosts of that channel have. But out of the places I've tried, I think Bleecker Street Pizza is my favorite. The Nonna Maria slice. But I know he's reviewed John's of Bleecker Street, which is his favorite slice of Manhattan. I think Zafara Pizza might be one of his favorites. I've tried Zafara, but I don't think I rate it as highly as he did. There's also Luigi's Pizza in Brooklyn, which I want to get around to sometime, but I haven't. Tang says L&B's Pomoni Gardens for you. Yes, that's a good solid spot. I wouldn't say it's my favorite spot though. Photos around New York says to try best pizza in Williamsburg. Yes, I want to try that place eventually too. Although it's tough for me because I don't really have a craving for pizza as much as I used to in my earlier years. These days, I'm trying to be a little bit more health conscious of the foods I eat and not try to eat so much cheese and greasy food.
Do you actually know the Muffin Man?
What? The cops know the Muffin Man? I thought the Muffin Man was legendary. Janelle says, see the reef from the cop's car. I did. I sure did. AMC Theaters building. Bravo, you saw the Muffin Man on Drury Lane the other day. That's what they say. I don't know where Drury Lane is though. Love to Trade 2009. Wait, I thought the cops only know the Donut Man. Well, apparently these days the cops go for muffins instead of donuts maybe. Eric Linehan, $5 for a muffin from the Muffin Man. All right, Eric. Thanks for the support. Who knew, right? Maybe muffins are the new police food instead of donuts. Eli Green music, such diversity there, you love it. Yeah, 3rd Avenue is very varied. It will get a lot more commercial as we pass 14th Street though. You'll see it change. Here, this is all the East Village. Trendy spot, lots of great restaurants here.
Yeah, that was
Hunan Bistro. I like the name of this bar. It's called Bar None. Bar None. I don't think you'll get a better bar than Bar None.
Também tava nesse.
Uh-oh. What happened? That didn't sound happy from that driver. Lydia is asking about the elevated train that used to run up 3rd Avenue. Yes, there used to be an elevated train that ran above 3rd Avenue. That was a long time ago though. I don't know exactly when they got torn down, but most of the subways in Manhattan, they run underground now. This bus stop has a lot of drainage issues.
You got the light here?
This way, no.
Joe's Pizza, staple in the neighborhood. If you want the quintessential New York City pizza slice, you get it from Joe's Pizza. Since someone asked me what the best pizza in New York City is, but you can't go wrong with a slice from Joe's. They're pretty consistent, no matter which one you go to. What's going on with this bike rider? That's a pretty dangerous spot to be entering the street from. I don't get people sometimes. I saw he was looking at his phone, but oh my goodness. Well, that's why they get paid to do fast deliveries, because sometimes they're reckless. Us Fly Girl, consistency is such a good quality. I'm very consistent. I've heard that said about me. I mean, pretty much every video I do has a similar format. Sometimes I get a little bit like robotic saying the stuff I do. Like, I felt like I said it a million times already, especially my intros. Like, what's up everybody? Right now it's this time, the temperature is this, I'm gonna be walking from here to here. And the outro, if you like this, stay safe, subscribe, like, hit the like button. And I'm always like walking someplace from here to here. But it works. People still keep tuning in. The intro may be the same or similar to one another, but I try to change up the route. Hung Mao says it's like a greeting, totally normal. That's right. Muffet you visited in 2018 and you didn't see the outside eating areas on the road lanes. Is it new? Yes, ever since 2020, that's been in effect in New York City. That was done for the pandemic because it's riskier to eat inside. So the mayor instituted outdoor seating, and many restaurants have used that opportunity to expand their seating areas. Dutch says, ever thought of doing a totally different video just as a viewer's surprise? I have. I've dabbled a bit on Action Kid Extra, showing different food videos and sometimes vlogs whenever I can get to them. But I'm just very busy with what I do here on the main channel that it's hard for me to experiment too much. Sometimes I'm getting to comments days later. Thanks PC Repair leads with £5. Appreciate it, PC Repair. Lions Teabag says, if something isn't broken, don't try and fix it. I mean, there is some truth to that. You have to find a format that works. But every once in then, I think it is good to experiment. Just like throughout the history of my channel, I've evolved. I've done a lot of bike videos. I've done a lot of videos without talking. Then I introduce talking videos. Sometimes I do videos with a guest and the live videos. And now my newest project is these 24/7 live streams, both on my other channels, Black and Shadow, which is focusing on snow walks and rain walks, and Action Kid Extra, which right now I have 2 live streams of New York City 24/7. One of them is also only focusing on the narrated videos, and another one's an ASMR version where I don't talk and I just walk through the city. That one's good for like sleeping and relaxation if you want to listen to city sounds and look at sights. But check it out, Action Kid Extra. I updated the live streams just this morning. I moved them over from Action Kid Rewind, which was a new channel that I launched, but I didn't really see it gaining as much traction as I originally wanted. And I figured it would be better to put it on Action Kid Extra because that channel is already established.
They were gonna call me.
I want to cross the street here. I want to show you this ale house. It's really decorated. Thank you, Philip. $5 just invested in an electric bike. Lower for steep hills. Yeah. Those electric bikes, they work well. They're just heavy, which I don't like. Milo says, what is the order of those streams? Is it time-based? Does it say where you're on the video? Sometimes they're all my older videos on a playlist, so whatever you get, it's just going to be completely random. But they're anywhere from 2017 to 2020. I mean 2021. Bitcoin is $43,000 now. And then last year it was above 60,000. So what a drop on Bitcoin. This ale house is completely decked out for the holidays. Patty McGuire's. It's a shame that a lot of these are going to be taken down. Let's take a look at the inside. So cool. David, you lost a Bitcoin wallet with 10 coins in it from 2003. Never could find it. Oh no. I'm sorry you couldn't find it. That's a story I hear from time to time. There's this one guy I heard, he lost a hard drive full of Bitcoins. I think there's like 1,000 Bitcoins or something on that hard drive. And he thought he backed them up to his computer back in like the early 2000s, but he actually didn't, and now it's somewhere in a landfill in the United Kingdom. So I think till this day he's trying to get permission to dig up the landfill because he kind of knows the general area where it's buried, just so he can retrieve his wallet with all his bitcoins. Because that wallet right now is probably worth millions of dollars. Powerball Mega, it was worth $1 billion. $1 billion that hard drive is worth? Oh my gosh. Well, if only all of us had the foresight to hold on to Bitcoin when it launched. But hindsight is 2020. We can all be an expert
But you really should think about
when we reminisce about what could have been. Oh, I should have invested in Apple back in the 90s and held on to it. Or Facebook. Oh, I should have held on to AOL. But what happened to AOL, huh? If you didn't sell AOL at the right time, you would have lost a lot of money. Michael Glenn says hindsight's a wonderful thing. I mean, I even do it myself with this channel. I'm saying, oh, I should have gone to this place instead of this place before. It would have been better. So things are very different now on 3rd Avenue ever since we passed 14th Street. A lot more residential and commercial buildings. This area here, I mean this restaurant here, Rolf's German restaurant, they're known for decorating during the holidays. I'm glad I could show you the window before they take the decorations down. This is Rolf's, 3rd Avenue and 22nd Street.
Yeah.
They do this every year. There's even little fire lights on the reefs. There's no side window here. Hung Mao says nice decorations. Yeah, it gets highlighted a lot in social media. Many of these bars here, they decorate. Look at Molly's. E is me saying Rolf's year round. They do. Oh my goodness. So I'm actually going to take a little bit of a detour on 23rd Street over to the Flatiron district. After that, I think I'll resume my walk over to the Midtown area. There's the Globe Bar. They've also decorated. Dave E is saying most HSBC banks closed already. I've been noticing that all around the city. Many of these HSBC branches, they've closed up. I know one in Brooklyn that closed up. There's also one here in, where's the other one I saw? I think one in Chinatown too that closed up. Oh, Felix, they're completely closing their retail banking in the US. Wow. That I didn't know. David, proud of you. Very rarely go into a bank branch anymore. Yeah, it's not common anymore to go into the bank. HSBC saying, Nicholas Peters saying HSBC is in trouble. I mean, I don't know. Doesn't sound good when they're closing up all their retail banking in the US. Yvonne, you waited all this time when you got up to 28th and 3rd where you grew up. Yeah, I need to head back over there. I want to head towards the Flatiron district first. I wonder what's going to happen to all those people who have HSBC and they need to rely on their retail banks. Maybe they'll give them like a time to withdraw the money without penalty or something. Who knows? this angle, it kind of looks like the cars are coming right towards us. More scaffolding. Of course.
Agora, mas depois que eu comer.
Pineapple water, standalone banks with safe deposit box. What do they do then? I guess they'll have to ask all the customers to get their stuff before they close it. Goodness. Hopefully they'll be able to respond to that emergency in time. All right, here we are in the Flatiron district. I wanted to see if the tree was still up. The Madison Square Park Christmas tree still up. And the building which this district is named after, right here, the Flatiron building. Roxanne Robles saying that the Rockefeller tree is getting taken down on the 16th. All right. Maybe I'll be there for when they remove it.
They lost funding, so they just capped it.
Rob Mariah saying Flatiron, one of your favorite neighborhoods in Manhattan. It's one of mine too. Laura89 says he thought they were taking it down the 10th. I've heard both dates from viewers here. When I checked the website 2 days ago, I didn't find an official date posted yet. So just take people's comments with a grain of salt. Just do your own research. Tommy Cash with $5. Who enters a bank anymore or a post office? I haven't stepped foot in either for 10 plus years. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to mute this. PUVs says you be there too to see them take the massive tree down. Might be cool to see. Me asks if the Hudson Yards is done with their Christmas decorations. I haven't been back there since the holiday season, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna take a pit stop inside Italy so I can use the restroom. Italy, beautiful store. I think all these decorations will be coming down soon as well. Nature calls. There's my go-to spot whenever I need to use the restroom in this area. All right, I'll be back. Don't go away. right, I'm back. We get the show. Oh, they have a Christmas tree here too. In the middle. Sad to see this being going. Yeah, you too. What's up? Yeah.
Channel, right?
Action Kid on YouTube.
Hi, how are you?
Check me out.
Italy?
Yeah, Italy's here.
Italy 2010.
This store is amazing. Mas, how many of the staff were? Go ahead. How many of the staff are Italian? I don't know. All right, we're outside again. It's a good pit stop to show Italy as well as the Flatiron district. Kenneth with a $5.09 super chat. Can I make a video where I visit the Chrysler building? I've tried going in there, but I've gotten kicked out of the lobby every time. So I don't really think that it's easy to visit there. Unless they have that observation deck, which I know is supposed to open, I don't know when. Yeah, let's run through the red light. No one saw that. Anthony Grassis with $4.99. Thank you, Anthony, for the super sticker. Appreciate the support. Thanks, Anthony. Still in red and green with Empire State Building. This may be the last time we'll see the Madison Square Park Christmas tree before they take it down. Janet says, good evening. You see, there was rain this morning. There was, and a lot of it. Thank you, Janet. Appreciate the support. What's happening here? They're doing lawn mowing at this time. Oh no, it has something to do with Shake Shack.
You don't like Tony Hawk, so no, I don't like it.
So what I'm gonna do is walk back east on 24th Street towards 3rd Avenue again. Now that I've gotten my personal needs attended to. I didn't really want to go ask random bars and restaurants if they could use the restroom back there. So instead I walked over to Italy in the Flatiron district. But it was a good detour anyway because we got to see the building and the lights. Square Bet saying people were stuck on the Virginia highway for 20 hours yesterday and counting. I was reading that Interstate 95 had a lot of problems and car pileups because of the snowy conditions. There were even people begging for food, just waiting in their cars. It was a bad situation all around. All right, I see there's a few people in the chat talking about coronavirus and mask policies, and I don't want to get into that kind of argument in this channel. It's probably the most divisive thing in the world right now, so just kindly keep your opinions to yourself, please, because people are going to do what's best for them. Whether it's to wear a mask, not wear a mask, social distance, vaccine, no vaccine, whatever. It's going to be an endless debate, so I don't want to talk about it because one person's going to say one thing, another person's going to say another thing, and to be honest, I don't think we need this kind of endless debate on the channel now. So really, kindly everyone, please refrain from talking about this stuff because it's never going to get resolved. Thank you so much, Teresa, at $4.99. Appreciate it so much. Thank you very much. And as I expected, when I visited Trump Tower the other day, people are all on me just visiting the building. Meanwhile, they were making judgments about my character, political affiliation. And I'm thinking, I just visited the building, that's it. And people are saying, you're a Trump supporter, I hate you now. Or no, you made fun of the president. Or you're supporting the president, I hate you. Or I can't believe you showed the building. I mean, just give me a break. I just showed the building and what was already there. I got attacked for being a Trump supporter and then a Trump hater. So, which one is it? I don't know.
Wait, about his workout goal.
Can't win when it comes to this stuff. That's why I don't get into politics or religion, any of that stuff. Because it's going to be the hardest thing to find common ground on. So a pretty quiet block. Mostly apartment buildings along 24th Street. Yeah, Cat B, I know it's my channel. I can do what I want. To me, I think I covered it beautifully. But yeah, I think it was a good time for me to cover that building, the right time, because if I did it while Trump was president, I think I would have gotten a lot more ignorant comments than right now. Almost a year since he's not president, and it's the end of the year, so people are quick to forget about it. So it was a good timing on my part. That's my reasoning. You can actually see a good view of the Chrysler building from here, but this car is blocking the way. In front of me is Baruch College. Actually, we'll walk through the plaza. Let me do that. There's the Chrysler building. The Baruch Pedestrian Plaza. The Barnes & Noble branch at Baruch. Kat is asking if these bikes are pedal or electric. Some are electric and some aren't. But these are the electric bikes, they cost more to rent. Actually, I don't see any electric bikes here. Thank you so much for $4.99. SoCal Lawrence, the best 24-hour diners in Manhattan. You know, I'm not really familiar with diners too much in Manhattan. I know there was a few I've eaten at in the Upper East Side, but I forgot the name. I don't visit the diners too much in Manhattan to give you a answer for that. Jason, I won't be passing Penn Station in this live stream. I'm going to 3rd Avenue and then I'm going to walk it up to the Midtown area. Carla Johnson with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Carla. Thanks for the support. Happy New Year to you. multiple lights at AWOL Bar and Grill. Great theme there. Sam Pod, you caught a clip of me volunteering at Holy Apostles Church to feed the hungry. Yes, I did. Now they're doing lunch bags, grab and go bags instead of prepared meals there. I think it's definitely good to help the less needy, whether it's volunteering your time or services or financial assistance. Jason, I do feel safe riding the subway right now. Well, you just have to be alert because not every subway station or subway car is going to be safe to ride in. You do have to be aware of what's going on. If a subway car makes you uncomfortable, then at the next stop, get off and go to the next one. SK, thank you so much with €5. Appreciate it so much. SK. Street taco. Esteban B, when does Christmas officially end in New York when the lights go out? I say first week of January is pretty safe that most decorations will still be up. After that, there's no guarantee to see many anymore. By the way, there's a old Dutch townhouse here. I forget exactly what street it is. But if I find it, I'll let you know. I'm pretty sure it's on one of these blocks. And I think it's one of the only ones remaining in this area, or the only one. Is it 29th Street? Forget which street it is. Thank you, Anthony Winston, with $10. Appreciate it so much, Anthony. I like this Thai restaurant, what they did with the sign. It's a local thrift store here. And Petopia. All right, I found it. That old Dutch townhouse is right over there. And many people will just walk by it and not even notice. But that's it. I think that's from like the 1700s. That's what they estimated. But it's on 29th Street, just off of 3rd Avenue. Callie D9 with £1.79. Hello from Scotland. Thank you, Callie D. It's the oldest house in the neighborhood, right there. It looks like it's in good condition. A generous super chat of €20. You're Dutch. From SK. I'm Dutch. So nice to see that, man. Love your videos. SK, I'm glad to show a piece of your heritage here in New York City. Old history here. Mo is asking how old are the places on South Street near the Fulton Market. Yeah, probably that old as well. Van Leeuwen ice cream is here. Their vegan ice cream is amazing. Don't knock it unless you've tried it. Vegan peppermint stick. Holiday bestseller, but vegan finally. Oat milk peppermint ice cream with candy cane pieces. Delano Aikens, any special events going on March around the 14th through the 18th? Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I still don't even know what kind of special events are happening this month in the city, besides all the decorations being taken down. Trader Joe's. We're hiring poster on the ground level. So.
And my dad just...
Domino's Pizza looks kind of quiet now. Bed Bath and Beyond. This GNC store closed up. Now it's for lease. Cat B is asking when is Chinese New Year's. The first day of Chinese New Year is February 1st. So easy date to remember. It will be the year of the tiger. Laurie, you like my bike rides, the snow ones. It's beautiful to see. Yeah, it is. I don't have that bicycle anymore that I used to ride across the Brooklyn Bridge. That one I pretty much rode it until it wasn't rideable anymore and got rid of it. But I had a lot of fun with that bike. Oh, POV, you rode your bike like that too back in 2019? Excellent. It's a lot of Christmas trees here. Pick any one and just save it for next year or next Christmas. Busy 34th Street area. Yvonne Squadro with $5. Your old street has changed, but your building's still there. Good to know, Yvonne. Glad I could show you your old building and that it's still around too. Garrett Smith has a request because his sister's in the hospital with a seizure. So Dixie Normus, I see your message. Hope you get better. Thank you so much for watching. MJ22, you had to cancel. And you're glad to see me now. Thank you so much. I'm glad I could be your eyes and ears to New York City during this time. Jacqueline Wilson, thank you for $4.99. Really appreciate it. No problem, Garrett. I hope she feels better. Rat Skunk, thank you for $5. Keep warm, New York City rats. Yeah, the rats have feelings too. They're around in New York. Laurie wants me to add the tram video to the snow playlist. Yeah, I could download that and put it on. Could be an idea. Oh, I see. Yep, I just got tricked. I don't think that's a real name for Garrett's sister. But I'm not gonna make fun of it in case it is a real name, so. Yeah, Jay Reaper, it might be, it may not, but it could be a prank, I don't know. But that's why I I try to refrain from reading people's shout outs and names out in public. Tom says I got pranked. Yeah, I'm chuckling on it. Midway Cleaners. Sean says, as soon as you heard us saying there's no way I fell for it. Well, I did. I mean, you read a bag, it's a normal name. But if you really want to laugh, you have to watch The Life of Brian, the Monty Python. When Brian is captured by the Roman soldiers. Oh, I was a woman? No, a Roman, not a woman. I have a cousin, you know. His name is Biggest Dickus. Biggest Dickus? Larry says, funny you should mention that movie. It's funny. You have to watch that scene. It's so funny. Larry, you saw that clip a few days ago. Now I want to see it again. Garrett says, it wasn't a joke. You see? That's why I said in the beginning, you never really know. So I apologize on behalf of my viewers here. And initially I thought it was a genuine name, which it is. Is just salad.
I feel like you need to like. Yeah, I didn't think so, but I'm kind of doing
Oh, that car just bottomed out. By the way, I haven't mentioned this this entire time, but 3rd Avenue is the only avenue in New York City in Manhattan that hasn't had its street modified to like a bicycle lane or like modified turning areas. I think they're going to redesign 3rd Avenue eventually. Wow, this is a fancy Mexican restaurant. Senegal Mexican cuisine. I love this chandelier here. That's kind of like in the shape of a, like one of those dandelion balls. Also over here,
Merci, c'est pas ça, Charlotte. C'est bon, t'as eu tout ce que tu voulais là?
thank you Tezas1 with 20 Australian. Thanks AK for all of the great content. Happy New Year from Adrian, Suzanne in Australia. Thanks Tazas, appreciate the support. all the way from Aussie, getting you some well wishes for the new year. And we are at 42nd Street. At the base of the Chrysler Building. There's the Chrysler Building. And over here is One Vanderbilt, right next to Grand Central Terminal. I wonder if I cut across 42nd Street and go to Times Square again, if I find loose confetti flying around. I think the rain made a lot of that confetti fall to the ground now. So I doubt we'll be able to find any more confetti flying around. Hung Mouse says I'm still in search of confetti. Yeah, all the rain probably washed it all away. Hey, SK with another super chat for 20 euro. Great to see the city again. I was staying in New York City last month in a Dutch hotel called Citizen M, 57th and Broadway. Good to know. Thank you so much for the super chat again, SK. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it so much. It's a fusion restaurant. That's one thing that you get in New York City that you don't get in a lot of other places around the world. Fusion restaurants, because there's so many different cultures here. They're fusing like Spanish with Asian, African with American, on and on. Down there's Lexington Avenue and Grand Central Terminal. That's right, Bob. Peruvian Chinese food in Woodside. People experiment here. Thank you. This driver's letting me go. Oh, AJ Vintage, you had an Irish-Mexican restaurant in Schenectady, New York, once called Jose Malone's. Oh, sounds pretty interesting. I wonder how Irish-Mexican place is. It also works in New York because people, I find, are very open into trying different foods here, and they won't mind to eat foods that aren't like traditionally known for that cuisine. Like, I don't know if you tried Korean tacos in some area that's really only known for Mexican food, maybe people won't bite on it. Albert saying just salad again. Yeah, they're everywhere in Manhattan. Coming soon this winter. Macaron Cafe. Oh, we'll eat Bangladeshi Chinese food in Queens. Nice. There's also Guyanese Chinese over in Ozone Park. Keith Rush. I don't even know how to pronounce the place name properly. You're saying the correct name is Schenectady. I think I learned how to pronounce it earlier, but I forgot already. So thanks for reminding me. Beautiful mural. M. Ross in San Diego, there's a fusion of Mexipino food. Interesting. I may have to ask my friend about that. But it makes sense because it's a lot of those people who live there, they share the same culture or similar cultures. Smith and Walensky. They've got some big reefs on the top. Keeps saying that dude in shorts is nuts. It's actually not that bad to be wearing shorts right now, believe it or not. You won't be exactly freezing, but it's not comfortable. It's 45 degrees right now, according to that bus stop. 6:38 p.m. Stylish Bunny saying it's 10 degrees warmer than yesterday. It is. Yesterday was pretty cold. But the day before it on Monday was even colder. That was the day it was supposed to snow and it didn't. JV says, yeah, that sunset I caught was awesome. That was on the day it was supposed to snow, but never did. And I caught that epic sunset in Battery Park facing the Statue of Liberty. Easily one of the best sunsets I've ever observed. And also check out my Instagram too, Action Kid TV on Instagram, because I posted the sunset pictures there that I took. Vin Diesel said New Yorkers are crazy. You saw a guy running shirtless in Times Square when it was 30 degrees Fahrenheit. That happens sometimes. Rob said we'll get snow there in New York early Friday morning. Yeah, we'll see about it. The forecast was wrong on Monday, and it's still possible that it might not snow Friday morning either. And to be honest, if it falls during the overnight hours, I don't think I'm going to be out there recording the snow because it's too late for me. All right, now we're getting into the juicy stuff of 3rd Avenue, which I like. Here we've got the Lipstick Building, because it looks like a lipstick. Doesn't it look like a big building that looks like a lipstick container? Maria Whitby says it looks like a lighter too. Yeah, It does. The entire thing is like oval shaped. Here we're looking at the Lipstick Building again from the side. Pretty unique view here. It'll be funny if there's a lipstick company inside the Lipstick Building, but I don't think there is one. Cat B, you think it looks like a giant cake? I don't know, I think it looks like a lipstick container. Susie, that's right. It was Bernie Madoff's old stomping grounds. That's the guy who ran the Ponzi scheme and took everybody's money. Oh, invest your money with me. You'll get a guaranteed 10% a year, or whatever it was. And his solution was simple. To pay those people, he just used the money from the new people who put money in and pay the old people with it. Unfortunately, that only works for so long until you get found out. And his whole plan failed. Well, Lee Khan saying, isn't that how Social Security works? And pretty much the entire US government. Yeah, that's another issue, right? If you think about it, Social Security is taxes on the working class to pay for those who are already retired or disabled or on Social Security disability. But that's another issue, because Social Security has been talked about many times as being in trouble and running out of money by a certain year, but so far it's been paying people out, so we have that to work with. Art gallery. Looks like the fanciest art gallery I've ever been to. This is it, folks. Just a vacant building. That's art gallery. Yeah, Laurie, I don't know what happened to that business. Looked like a big restaurant. Ed says that's post-apocalyptic art. Anything can be art if you think about it. We've got balloons here on a stick. That's art. Man, look at all this traffic. Crazy amount of traffic on 57th. Many of these are buses going cross town or going over the bridge, and drivers trying to go over the bridge. There's more traffic on 57th Street than all the cross streets combined. Holy smokes. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen here? No one's gonna be able to go. Let's watch the chaos. Beep, 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 beep. Let me go. How did I know? I even recall the same amount of beeps that that driver was gonna put out. Ooh, this pizza place smells good. This confused me at first. I thought this said 200 ounces beverage, but it's 20 ounces. The 0 and the O, they look similar. Or 2002 beverage. They should choose a different font for that or space it out. I was like, what? 200 ounces? No way. Or what they can do is put that diagonal line through the 0 so you know it's a 0. Or it reminds me of one of these RPGs I played where the currency is a Z. So it's like Zenny or something. I forgot which game I played that. Their currency is called Zenny, but that's what it reminded me of. Hey, Clifton Palmer. Extremely generous super chat of 50 bucks. Hi from Illinois. Are you safe walking around the city? Yes, I feel safe walking around the city, Clifton, but you do have to be aware of what's going around you. Once in a while you'll encounter some people who may be a little bit off, so just try to stay away from them and keep walking. But I usually don't get any problems walking around the city. Oh, here we are at Bloomingdale's. Let me go around the block here. I want to see if Bloomingdale's still has their holiday windows up, because that would be cool to see. Macy's, I don't know if they have them up still, but we can check out the Bloomberg Tower Christmas tree on the way too. Hey, Art Molina with $1.99, itching for a New York City trip. Yeah, you should come back here again when you can. The Bloomberg Tower Christmas tree, one of the best looking ones in Manhattan. Right over here. Ah, it's still up. So I don't know when this is going to be removed, but at least we get to experience it for one of the last times. It also glows and it sparkles. And I also love the sky here, or what they did with the roof. So gorgeous. Keith, this is your favorite tree yet? I mean, not too many people know about it. It's still here if you want to come by and take pictures. I don't know for how long though. But the Madison Square Park Christmas tree is up. So is this one. And Rockefeller Center too. POV is still laughing at the 20-ounce sign. You should find a 200-ounce soda in your Kroger supermarket. He's also doing live streams now in Georgia. POV, our moderator, if you want to join his live chat, he's got some pretty entertaining adventures. You would think grocery shopping is a pretty mundane task, but when you join his live streams, it's fun. Okay, Lexington Avenue and Bloomingdale's. I know Saks Fifth Avenue removed their holiday windows. What about Bloomingdale's? Louis Vuitton still got theirs. Oh no! It's all gone. No more holiday windows. Yeah, this display is completely gone now. You could peek in from the side and still see part of the holiday windows, but yep, they got a trash bag out, they've got all that folded up, so This one we can't even see to the side. Yep. Sad that it's going down, but has to come down eventually. You can't even see inside of this one. Well, at least you can see this one. They've got the wooden plank there. You can still see the screen. So this is the only one that's kind of complete still. What about over here? All right, this one's not too bad. You can still see the gifts, but that's it. That is it. And I think I'm gonna wrap it up now. I've been walking already for 2.5 hours all the way from Chinatown up 3rd Avenue over to Bloomingdale's, but if you're here to see holiday windows, many of them are closing up now, but Christmas trees you can still find. So get your pictures in and videos while you still can, because they're not going to be here for much longer. I want to thank all of you for tuning in today. Thank you so much. Thanks to our moderator team for keeping everything civil. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. And thank you to the viewers who helped make this possible. Thank you so much. Bye.